Hello, guys and dolls. Welcome back to the show, Conversations with Xalea. I'm your host, Xalea Lorraine, and today is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. And now, here's the review you've been waiting for. My mini review, my mini free spoiler review of TheWarriors concept album, which I just listened to moments ago, and I have to tell you guys, it's a very great album, which is a surprise because it comes from Lin Manuel Miranda and his co-collaborator ElsaDavis. And TheWarriors, for those wondering, it's a concept album adapted from the 1978 cult classic movie with the same name about a gang trying to make their way back home after being framed for a murder they didn't commit. And the concept album pretty much features a a lot of all stars in theater, music as the Warriors, with names such as Jasmine Cephas Jones, Philippa Sue, Coleman Domingo, Kim Dracula, Billy Porter, Chris Rivers, Nas, Busta Rhymes, and Cameron, among other names. And for those wondering, I'm not going to pretty much go hit song by song with the album since it will spoil things from the album and the movie. So, but this is a spoiler for review, so I'm pretty much going to discuss certain elements of the album and list my favorite songs. But what I love about the album is pretty much it's a Lin Manuel album, so it will include some of his usual signatures such as wordplay, fast rapping / singing, incorporation of various music styles, and both Lin and Elsa done it very well. Since the Warriors concept album incorporates a lot of music genres, namely hip hop, R&B, dance hall, show tunes, rock, salsa, pop, dance, and adult contemporary, and it manages to put all of those genres together and do it very well. Another thing that also worked was also the symbolism of Luther's main genre being rock, because in fact, rock is a predominantly white, despite it being created by black people, is a predominantly white genre, and Luther, who's the main antagonist, pretty much hit Luther's main genre being rock, and the fact that Luther killed Cyrus, who's represented by a black woman in a concept album portrayed by the legendary Miss Lauryn Hill. And I said I was going to put any spoilers, but it's a plot relevant point, so I don't know if that counts as spoiler or not. And also, it's tend to see the reference, and also a lot of other length signatures tend to see to make nods to or references to well-known Broadway shows. Like Luther's main motif, World Burned, is probably a reference to the song to Regina George's villain song, World Born, and Mean Girls the musical. And now my favorite songs from the musical is the opening number, Survive the Night, which is a very excellent opening number, by the way, that hypes you up for the content for the album. Then my next one is Still Breathing, and Second Running through to the chemistry from the Warriors cast, which consists of pretty much female and non-binary actresses. If I'm sorry if I make a mistake on that. But next one is Quiet Girls, which is due to the incorporation of dance music, which was a well-known genre that was popularized by the LGBTQ plus community, which is beautiful since the Hurricanes are portrayed by prominent LGBTQ plus actors and all-stars. Another song also enjoyed is We Got You, which is the song by the Busy's Gang. Considering how soulful the song is, and the voices of Steven Sanchez, Joshua Henry, and the other members of the gang. Last but not least is Sing Train Home, for being a somber song for being a very somber song, and that's like akin to It's Quiet Uptown because of what happened earlier, which I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just listen to the album. What I didn't like about the album was the underutilization of the boroughs, who were portrayed by well-known rappers and the son of a legendary rapper. Like, they could have been a lot more utilized more or incorporated more into just being the first song. But other than that, I enjoyed listening to the Warriors album. It was a great experience, and I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And I hope you enjoy my mini review of the Warriors concept album. My next review would be on the movie My Baby's Daddy, which is an underrated classic, by the way. So participating in that, and after that will be pretty much a video on the horrible biopics I've seen so far and what person is deserving of a biopic or a potential biopic idea. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Be sure to check out the show on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and other platforms. It was nice talking to you all. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.